From the land of Nye, this is Seattle's Morning News. Charlie Hargan. No, it's not coast to coast. It's not 10 p.m. You don't need to check your clock. Here's what we're talking about on Seattle's Morning News today. Drones. It's so many questions, not many answers about the mysterious appearance of drones in the skies of New Jersey and New York City. Okay, so on Tuesday, I get this message from my buddy Matt. He says, I know you were up early this morning. Did you see the fleet of huge, what looked like drones? Kind of weird. To which I said, no, where? He said, Kirkland and Bothell this morning at 6:30. By the time the sun was up, they were all gone. He's saying these were like car-sized drones he saw. And I was like, oh, Matt, maybe you need to lay off the coast to coast a little bit. But then I went on to Reddit, and there are these huge threads. People saying, yeah, I've seen the drones here, there. And David Burbank, Luke Ducey, and Ted Beener are in the studio with me right now. David, we're getting all sorts of texts on the Muckleshoot Casino Resort text line about people seeing drones.
Yeah, we got a video from a very helpful listener down in Maple Valley who posted a video of them seeing several drones in the area. We were hearing reports out of like Tacoma area with a lot of drone sightings. I find it really interesting because I'm not a super observant person when I'm looking at the night sky personally, and so I don't notice any of these things. But now looking at these videos that we see of all of these drones, it is really stark. You can see, where it feels like there are patterns of several drones almost making kind of formations in the air. And it's a little eerie. It does kind of have UFO vibes to it.
Now, I'm hearing some people say, oh, maybe it's the Starlink satellites deploying. And they do make these weird, if you look in the sky when those are deploying to their particular locations after a launch, it can look a little bit. These are like huge drones. We're talking really big drones. And Luke, help me out here, because there was a new statement you were telling me about this morning.
Right. So obviously, and one of the reasons, how did we get here, actually? Let's kind of back up a little bit. And here's why. Here's the quick and dirty.
Here's
the news part. Right, the news guy. I came prepared. So, it's capturing all of our attention because, and you heard Linda Kenyon say it in her report, because she talked about where they launch from vessels. That's because there's a theory floating out there from a congressman in New Jersey who was saying that the Iranians are launching these things from ships.
From a mothership.
From a mothership.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's been debunked, saying, satellite images show that, yes, you do that, but these ships are well away from the U.S., but these drones in New Jersey have been over military installations. They've been swarming a U.S. Coast Guard vessel off the Jersey coast. Local police have in the area have said that they have been spotted over critical infrastructure like water reservoirs and train stations. So they can be very large. They can be as large as a car. I mean, think about all the uses out there for them as well. Commercial, being used in war in Ukraine. I mean, there's a million different reasons why we would speculate over the use, but it's weird.
You would think a company, if they were out doing something on the up and up, they would have said, hey, guys, no, don't panic. Everything's cool. This is our drone. So, Ted Beener, you are a man of science, a trained scientist. Can we rule out this is a secret alien invasion?
Let's confer with Orson Welles, okay? That 1938 radio drama?
War of the Worlds.
Wow. What a story that, and what happened with that, right? And that was long before we had social media and cameras and things along those lines.
Guys, Ted's not ruling it out so far. You hear him stalling?
You noticed, you mentioned that you don't look up in the sky very much. Guess who does?
Yeah,
that would be me.
Meteorologist.
And I have not seen any of this at this point. So, no, that's not. I won't be keeping my eyes open, but nevertheless, I have not seen any of this. I do want to note it is the holiday season, and we have some drone deliveries of packages going on.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That could be it too. That could be it too. But back to the conspiracy theory really fast, though, because the White House did say in a statement that some are commercial aircraft, and the key word there is some. Every reporter looks at that and says, well, okay, some, but not all.
Yeah, and did you see the congressional testimony yesterday? A lot of hard questions being asked and not a whole lot of answers being provided because they don't know. They're still researching what's going on. That's both FBI, FAA, and other agencies like that.
Okay, we're desperately late for traffic, but Ted, can you 100% rule out this is the start of an alien invasion?
No.
You heard it here first.
Could be.
Okay,
I'll
the
get on
Beacon
it.
Plumbing Traffic Desk, to our alien overlords, we welcome you.